How's everybody doing today? Hopefully this finds everybody well. If you're from the middle eastern part of the United States, you know we've had some melting. We had some rain. Expecting a little bit more snow. Obviously, if you've subscribed to my channel, you know that I talk a little bit about my life and kind of how I see certain things and kind of what I do and what I don't do and whatnot. Figured I'd come on here today and tell y'all a little story. A young man put in for a job, and the young man was told he was too old for said job. Now, if you subscribe to my channel very long, you know who this young man is. Well, this was a place that wasn't too far from the young man's house. They handed the young man a handbook. Well, in case you all haven't figured out, that young man is me. Now, I went to a little place in Ozark, Missouri, which is fairly close to my house, and put in for a little job as a detail position. The place was called James River Ford. And one of my last posts I had on James River Ford, you guys kind of know how I feel about James River Ford. Well, I'm not here. Actually, I'm going to park somewhere else. I'm not here to dog anybody today. I'm not here to say don't go to them, which please don't. If you value your money, you won't. Go to some other Ford dealership, and I'm not going to say that their customer service doesn't suck, because it does suck. And I wasn't too thrilled with the way I was treated. But what I am going to tell you today is I turned back in the handbook that they had given me. Now, regardless if it was a mistake, and from what everybody was saying, it was a mistake. But the funniest thing in the world happened. It's going to be real funny if I don't back into something. The funniest thing in the world happened. Just the look. And you guys know what I mean. That kind of scared, intimidated look. I got that today. Now, I'm not a very big guy. I know a thing or two about a thing or two. Do y'all know what I mean there? But I grabbed the handbook that I had, that I'd been trying to get rid of, that I'd even had for sale, that I offered to give to 2 or 3 people and no one wanted it. Well, I took it back down there. And that guy that gave me the interview, he was down there. And as I smile and say this, I walked in the door. I was early. They don't open till 8. I think I was there at like 8:05 or something. I looked him square in the face. I didn't say a word, which was really good on my part. And, I learned a long time ago not to curse people out. Thank you, Mom, for that, by the way. Excuse me. I looked him in the eye, and I had the handbook in my right hand, and I dropped it on the floor. And I made sure he heard it. And I mean, it echoed in that showroom. And he had that look of fear in his eyes, or that look of like, what are you doing, and fear. I haven't seen that in a long time, nor do I like seeing it. I really don't want to see it. And then, of course, it jazzes you up, Next thing you know, you're all freaking jazzed up. And I just gotta say that obviously think about the things you do right now. Think about the consequences. If you're a younger person, I know you don't think that you have too much of a life to live or whatever it may be, but think about the consequences. Think about what you do. Think about your future. and always think about the good part that you can say about said company or said place. Even though, I'm not going to lie, I'm real angry about the whole scenario at James River Ford, I would also kind of like to thank them in giving me more respect for myself, because they woke up something inside of me that hasn't been awake in several years. Now, whether that's a good something or a bad something, if you've known me for a while, I don't know. Now, if you haven't known me for very long, it is what it is too. I just got to say that, as far as I'm concerned, I'm not going to ever go back there, and I know my family won't go back there. It's already been said. I am going to do another edit to their review on their Google page. I've already went on Yelp, and they're not looking very good anyways. I would like to say also like, share, and subscribe. I did some looking around, and some of y'all looking at this haven't done that yet. And if I could get some more followers, that would be really cool. Obviously, this is just kind of a vlog about my life. This is just kind of a hit and miss. I check fluids on stuff. If you look at my last stuff, I cook stuff that one time. I've done a little bit of everything. And I just kind of wanted everybody to know how I felt about this. Basically, this is just kind of another form of release. And I really like doing this because I like posting these things. That, and I'm in the Midwest, and I have somebody, you have people from all over the world look at this. Obviously, if you say something that vexes me, it will be deleted. If you post derogatory terms and words, that will be deleted. And if you tick me off in the least little bit, you're going to get deleted. Thank you very much for what you all are doing. I really appreciate it. And like my buddy Red Green always says, you keep your stick on the ice. And I'm pulling for you. We're on this together.